All right, another risk. He went with 6. I don't know. I guess mixing it up. It's always funner with 7. Come on now. I don't know. You just didn't even second guess it. Just went with 6. I can dig it. Yeah, we got Frenetic, the host, Geralding. I think we've seen most of these guys actually. Toaster, Ralphie 19. You always gotta think this is meaning something else. I don't know. Nicodemus 007. I think we've actually seen him. I don't know if it was on Risk or what, but I remember that name from somewhere at least. And Fancy Hat we've seen as well, haven't we? I think. I know I have, but okay. And actually, Fancy Hat going for Europe here. So Yellow's going for Africa instead. Okay, yeah, he was the one hoofing down south from Great Britain. No, this is Great Britain. Sweden? No, not Sweden. Sweden isn't even a thing on this map. France isn't a thing. Huh. Western Europe, maybe? Yeah, I think it's just called Western Europe, actually. So yellow hoof down from there, getting Africa now, and purple over here. There we go, getting that. South America is under control, and a Goliath from orange there. Brown has not saved up either. Oh, he's over here though. He captured North America. Okay. So nice. We got a few continents already taken. Not sure what orange is waiting for. He could easily take Australia, and he should ASAP. Yeah, interesting stuff. Can't say I've actually seen Frenetic in Africa. I don't think. So we'll see how that works out for him. Yeah, I find it's nice actually because you can hold off kind of 2 spots with one blob here, and then if you're pushing into Asia for aggro and just overall pushing your control and map number, yeah, like just like that, then you don't really have to worry about this spot because you're usually covered and your units are usually around here somewhere, so you can pretty easily pull back and defend. So yeah, Africa is a pretty strong continent, I feel like. Whereas South America, you're kind of forced to be fully vigilant on both sides here. And then you got your bigger continents where they're worth more, but you do need more. You need to pay more attention to attacks. Nice little aggro there. Not sure. Okay. How did he even get there? It's weird. I guess orange is just messing around with him. Oh yeah, he's just going around. He's not even bothering. Okay. Funny stuff. So yeah, yellow running around with Lings and making a Goliath here. Yeah, that's kind of what you want to do. You can keep this position locked down, keeps Africa safe, and meanwhile you're running around in here. It works quite well. Not to mention you're pretty close to Australia, so if orange ever was overextended, you can just hustle a bunch of lings and cause a bit of mayhem. Blue kind of doing the same thing with his lings, so very nice. That was fancy ad. Okay. Ralphie, who's Ralphie? Ralphie is Teal. Okay, so Ralphie died. And he looks pretty AFK, so I don't even know if he's been playing to begin with, so maybe he just wants to save money and play in a little bit. Who knows? That honestly is a strategy you can do just because of the probe. I've seen many rebel victories in my days. So brown pretty secure. This is a little weak, no tanks or anything there, but Greenland and what do we got here? I think that's just eastern. Oh, Teal is alive. Okay. I think this is the eastern United States. So is this Alberta then? And then I don't know. I don't know specifically off the top of my head. So Teal being annoying for brown, but it's actually going to give him aggro, which is nice because those cannons can just kill the ghosts and he can take a beacon. So it's actually nice to kind of drag this rebel action along, unless you really want your lings, but it's really more valuable to get your money. And now he's totally trapped, so he's guaranteed another income. Oh, these guys have been... Oh, that's the AI here is white. So no one's actually killed this. It's pretty smart, really. It's kind of a buffer between yellow and... Oh, yellow's here too. I thought that was orange. Okay. So he's just farming from it. That's what he's doing. I see. I see. So he's been getting good aggro, that's for sure. He's just taking one beacon at a time. And killing a couple Marines at a time. Where did he go with those? What just happened? He's up here. Okay. Teal rebelling. And I wonder if he's going to make Goliaths, because he did have a bit of money saved up. Seems a little unlikely. More likely that he'll just make a probe. Let's see the money when that pops up. Blue here trying to do something to yellow, but he has no Goliaths yet. Looks like Teal. Oh, Teal has been mining. Okay, so he got that a little bit ago. And actually yellow just started as well, and blue and purple followed suit. So everyone's pretty... Oh, brown. Okay, a little earlier. Yeah, they're all pretty much on the same timing with the whole probe mining situation. And this is looking bad already. Like I said, you just put a little bit of stuff here, and it's hard to push either way into Africa. Because if you attack here, it's pretty connected to here, and likewise this way. You got stuff here, so you really only need one clump of units there. And he's got some Marines here, but like I said, if anything happens, he can just come back with this, and if any enemy commits, then you can just trap them in here. So it is a pretty nice continent in that sense. It's I guess it's really accessible, but at the same time really easy to defend. So whereas like Europe is pretty hard to defend because there's so many angles. It is tighter chokes, but a lot more ways to sneak in. So that's why you get a little extra bonus. Okay. Orange trying to do stuff, but he has no Goliaths either. And yellow's been saving money. So is brown. Okay. But brown hasn't been getting aggro. And he hasn't built any Goliaths either. He's built some tanks, but... Oh, he's got one here. Okay. Full health, really. So, not too shabby. So yeah, this is kind of a critical moment of the game where if someone pulls too far ahead, such as yellow with his aggro advantage, or maybe blue with his ling advantage, it could be bad news for the rest of them. We'll see. It's a bit of a non-aggressive chess match at this point. Yeah, just messing around with lings and stuff. Should probably run those. I think he's still coming. Nope, pulled out. Okay, that's what she said. And yeah, Ghost here. He could take this. Actually, he really should. He could snipe a Marine and get some aggro that way. But he's just hanging out, apparently. I don't know. A little odd, and so he has been moving these. Not too sure what he's doing there, and now he's dead. Yeah, you're a little late to the party there. Okay, he just suicides into the computer so that yellow doesn't get aggro, I guess. Not a bad choice. But he could have got it himself. Oh well. Maybe yellow would have made Marines to stop that, but I kind of doubt it. And here he goes, this way. Not... Okay. I really feel like you should take a beacon because you only get $3 if you don't have any territory, compared to 9 for just one, so... Even though it might be nice to just slowly build up your rebel count, they're not that great, really. They're good versus lings and Marines especially, but it's just not worth it. It's much better to have 6 extra minerals per round than just have some flimsy ghosts. That's what I say. So we regroup down here with that stuff. Orange still chilling in the choke here. And he's almost got Asia, sort of. These guys are keeping the AIs alive, which is kind of funny, but no one's really had a solid hold on Asia, so it kind of makes sense. No need to kill it until you actually have control of it. And with blue here too, it's even more uncertain. No, that's getting nasty, isn't it? Okay. This could get pretty campy, couldn't it? He's got +7 already too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, he's got +11 on those. Wow. 5-5. 2-1. Nothing on Marines. Nothing on Marines. Nothing on Marines. Nothing there. So orange has no upgrades. Purple has no upgrades, and he's been sitting the whole time. Can't really do much anyways. But the point is he hasn't been getting aggro, and looks like he's about to get attacked. Yeah. Yellow sees that weakness, and he's pouncing. Rightly so. He's getting aggro and gas from the kills, and could potentially just get South America for not too many, not too much damage to these precious Goliaths. Especially with his 11, so he's going to kill these Goliaths easily. Yeah. Quite derpy from purple. He should have just counted his losses and pulled the Goliaths back here. Then he might have had a chance to, I don't know, live. But now it's not looking so good. Even with this, he could take this out no problem. And kind of looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to go this way first, I guess. Slowly get that aggro. He's actually purple foolishly sent Marines away from the tanks, so even easier to kill now. And the Marines just pop like butter, don't they? Don't they? Okay, Teal trying to get in here, but these tanks. Interesting how he's spreading them too. I like that. That perfect spacing, I guess. It's going to be pretty brutal to attack into, especially if he gets Marines everywhere in there, which seems like he's starting to do. And Purple trying. He tried to spam out tanks, but when you have a sufficient number of lings to help out and your tanks start targeting the Goliaths, you are dead. And Teal actually, oh, he built a Goliath there? That's not where you do, yeah, get out of there, buddy. That is both bad timing and just kind of stupid, because that's very clearly where yellow was, and he decided to build there anyways, so. Did you cheat? So purple a little salty. He sat all game, didn't get any aggro. Now he thinks yellow cheated because he had the ling advantage. Pretty funny stuff. Not to mention South America only gives 9 bonus because you only have 4 territories, whereas Africa gives you 11 because 6 gives you 11. So there's that discrepancy as well. But that's the advantage of staying busy. You get that extra money every round. It's 10 extra per round, so that adds up. And then it amounts to this, more Goliaths than your opponents. And yeah, no one really making moves, getting aggro. Which they probably should. So he's used to the other version. There's another version with 1,500 minerals instead of 500. I could be biased, but this is the one I usually see when I play, or when I even just look in the main lobby. Pretty sure 500 is most standard. The original Risk didn't even have money, so yeah. And it kind of makes sense, right? Because any player can just do this, and with that extra 1,000 minerals, you're going to have a lot of upgrades and a lot more tanks, so yeah, that's kind of why I'm not too big of a fan of more mining. It really just kind of promotes more camping. Brown looking here. He sees yellow, but he's not attacking, which he shouldn't. Pretty solid wall. He should probably get a bit more. Brown's not really organizing his lings or anything, though. He's just kind of sitting around. Yeah, these guys are kind of just sitting. They really need to do something. Like Brown could come in here, get some aggro, you know, do something. Get more territory. All that stuff. More coronavirus news, apparently. Take a look at that after. Looked like a positive article. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really think it's a deadly disease for the most part, except for old and unhealthy people. But it's more in terms of the economy, I feel like. Just because it's already, I mean, in China, it's shut down tons of production, which unfortunately the world relies on quite heavily. And if that happens in the US or really anywhere, then I guess Italy will kind of be the test case. I guess some people can work from home, but I mean, of course, all the factory work, you can't do that at home, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it all transpires. Nice drop here from yellow. And blue pinging it. You can't see ping though. Oh, he actually snipes the dropships. Don't think yellow cares too much, but yeah, he's got a lot of glass. He's... Okay, I think, yeah, he's got the upgrade advantage though, so I think yellow will win this. Just based on the upgrades, but it's close. Yeah, just barely he's going to win this, it looks like. Very close indeed, though. And orange could actually just spam out Marines and probably win that. With the Goliath to help. Oh, he's got to be careful of this. Oh, he didn't see it, though. That is kind of a sneaky... It's kind of camouflage there. That would have been nice for yellow, though. But either way, this was a very good attack. But blue did counter. He's got sick wing upgrades. So he could definitely take out yellow here. And he has no marine upgrades, too, so... Pretty bold from yellow. I don't know if that really paid off. He lost all his Goliaths. He traded okay with orange, but not too sure if that was worth it. He's making more, so he's going to fend off these lings. And his wall is pretty good here. Oh, it looks like brown might want to test that, though. Is this Trump's wall? Is it about to be broken? We'll see. You need to be more organized, though. You don't have, like, if you just A move this, that's what he's doing, yeah. This will probably work, to be honest, just because there's not much here, but just organize your lings a bit. Even if you're not making control groups, just put your lings together at least. And he's not even really following through, yeah. Just a little bit derpy. And now you're going to see these Goliaths take way more damage than they should. He is going to clean that up, but he's going to take a lot of damage at the same time. 3-1, well, I mean, sorta, you kind of egged him on. And now he leaves, okay. Now he just leaves. Not too sure that was necessary, but he was indeed a little cornered. Did he... No, he didn't lose the Goliath, so he had those two. So, yeah, when someone tries to take over the world, you gotta put a stop to it. Which could be orange or brown here. They're both getting pretty thick. We'll see. Still got his Arbiter as well, so that could come in handy. But only 3 players left. Can someone close it out? We'll find out. I kind of suspect not, just based on this alone. Which is kind of sad to say. But I do see this a lot. When the tanks get built like this, you tend to just have long, drawn-out games. But luckily, we're still pretty early in, 26 minutes, so by no means am I giving up on it yet. But yeah, he's doing this now. I mean, it's nice, he's gaining ground and whatnot, but it's just going to totally kill the action. If I had to guess. That's what my guess is. It's a bit of an action killer. When you do this, totally strategically viable, but just not the funnest to play against and probably watch, I'd imagine. Because now we gotta wait for the perfect attack. which could happen. These guys are going to build up a lot of lings, so it could get pretty interesting. And I mean, they haven't fully upgraded, and still not that many tanks. You could definitely break this. But this is getting nasty, man. I do gotta say, though, I like the spreading. Pretty smart. Because he's still, you know, it's still in the general vicinity. That he's keeping those clustered, but at the same time, nice and spaced so that he can get Marines in between, and it's just overall going to be hard to push a lot of units all the way to the back of it and actually kill it. So, not too bad. Don't mind that strategy at all. And Blue doing a good job just getting a lot of territories in general. And actually, Orange, okay. Oh boy, yep. Here it comes. Here comes the tanking. Here comes the tanky McCamper tank. Oh boy. Nice job there. He derped up those lings, but now he's running. Okay. Yeah, good upgrades on the lings, so definitely wise to not commit one goal to that. But he gave up the ground, and now Blue essentially has Asia. Probably not the smartest idea from Orange. In fact, I will go as far as to say it was definitely not the smartest idea. Yeah. Brown sees it coming, but oh, he recalled. He recalled down. Oh my god. He recalled the units down here? Please tell me there wasn't a Goliath in there. I don't think there was. I don't think he recalled a Goliath. Yeah, if you didn't know, you can't have any ground units down here. If you drop anything or recall anything down here, they just instantly die. So you don't want to do that. Brown, you're saying all this, but you could easily take this, man. Before he tanks up, you better do it. I mean, he's talking shit on Orange, but you're not doing much yourself. It's now or never, bud. Now or never. He's not even looking at it. What's he looking at? He's upgrading for now. I don't know, man. You gotta make it happen. Orange is looking up here. Yeah, he's like, what? You're not going in Alaska? Okay, Brown finally looked here. So is he going to push? Dude, you got to send some links through. Come on. Really? You're just letting Blue have Asia like that? So now he has 4 lings. 4 lings each round. That's pretty strong, man. Whereas Brown only getting 2. He's getting more Marines, I think. No, he's not even. Never mind. No, Blue's still getting more Marines too. 4 here, 3 in South America, and I think Asia and North America are the same, actually. They both get 6. Pretty sure. Is North America 7, actually? Let's see. Let's see if we can notice it. No, I think that was 6. Pretty sure Asia and North America both get 6 Marines, but the difference is that Asia gets 2 lings. Okay, finally does... Oh, no, the other way around. Oh, my God, dude. What have you done, Brown? You had to kill those tanks and hold Kimchaka. But no, you just kind of shit the bed there, didn't you, bud? You just kind of shit the bed. Well done by Blue, though, man. He totally just took over in the last 5 minutes. Largely, of course, due to this, which, of course, was silly. No reason to concede like that when it's just lings up here, and you can't just let your opponent take what he wants and build tanks there. That's not the way to go. And his lings are strong, man. He's got good upgrades, so going to do fine against Marines. +7 on Brown, so that's smart of him, but just not enough. And now that he's broken through, he can just keep sending lings and keep gaining ground, really. Not to mention the overwhelming territory advantage that he has, so he's probably, I guess we'll take a look. I think it changes at 0. I mean, that's got to be in the, probably the high 20s at least, if not 30. And this is just terrible, dude. Okay, he's going to clean it up. That's a heck of a lot of Goliaths, but I don't know. At least send lings first. Don't take a bunch of damage for no reason. I don't know, man. So well done, but you gotta continue though. You gotta stop blue a little bit. There he goes. There we go. Good stuff. And good, he's keeping the weak one back. Very smart. Weak 2. Very good, very good. But blue's setting up here. Very smart. And only 10 Goliaths, so yeah, it's gonna work. He has nothing on the Marines, so I would get some upgrades on the Marines. He's kind of derping those, but... And blue saying he barely uses Goliaths. I don't know, I think that's going to be fine for you in this situation because... I don't know, brown, you're kind of derping right now. Yeah, he's got plus 15 though, so... Killing the tanks quite quickly. But he took a lot of damage, man. I really hope blue doesn't take this as if he lost somehow, because he really didn't. He did a lot of damage to these, and he still got all this, and he's still mathematicas. Okay. Not too sure what Orange's Spanish mind is thinking, but something about math. I don't know. I mean, I guess the plus 15. Oh, maybe he's telling it. He's probably telling brown to upgrade to plus 17, or actually plus 18 because blue has 8 armor. So yeah, you need plus 18 to one shot. That's a lot of tanks. Siege though, siege. Oh boy, he didn't siege. He's got Goliath though, and tanks actually can hold up without siege. So brown's gonna lose a lot, that's for sure. As you can see, yeah, he did win, but he lost a lot. I don't know if that was worth it, brown. And he still got all this, so he's taking pretty big losses here and there, even though blue, that was a lot of tanks and few Goliaths, so pretty even trade actually, I'd say. Maybe brown actually did do a little bit better that time. But yeah, blue, he's got to stop trickling stuff, doesn't he? Okay, oh, that's what that was. He moved all this stuff. So kind of a case of bad timing there. Okay, he's actually pushing this. Not a bad choice. Brown can't really engage that, so I do like this. And looks like he's probably out of money for now, so he can't build more. They are both mining, I assume. Oh, someone actually got 2 probes. Okay. Brown's actually out of money. Okay. But orange, or not orange. Oh, okay. Blue. That's blue. Blue got 2 probes. You don't want to do that. That's a bit of a waste, in my opinion, because as you can see, brown still got his 500, but only 1 probe. I guess it's because blue thought it was 1500. So that makes sense, but sadly, 2 probes is not worth it. And here we go, man. Blue regaining that territorial advantage. Pushing the tanks in, but tanks from brown now, so he can't just quite YOLO. He's got to build up some lings, and if he just gets like 3 dozen lings, he could easily take this out, to be honest. Because a lot of these Goliaths are weak, or half of them are weak. One of them is almost dead. But he opts to just siege up. So they're getting the same amount of lings each time. Neither of them are really rallying them and controlling them well, so I'd like to see a better job of that. Looks like blue might want to go this way. He's actually building Lings, so I don't like that too much. You gotta save your money, man. You gotta save your money for Goliaths, and I guess he doesn't like Goliaths, so he's just building tanks instead. Which could be a campy disaster, but we'll see. Okay, now orange. He doesn't have speed on his Lings, does he? I don't think he has speed. Oh boy. Doesn't even make it through. What a silly goose. Pretty dang sure that was not speedlings. Let's see if we can see that or not. See the difference? Yeah, like that's a speedling. Yeah, orange definitely doesn't have... Oh boy, that was silly. So probably just a little mistake that he forgot. Hopefully he realized and corrected that one, because he just... That's the thing about Australia, man. You don't get many Marines, and you only get one Ling, so... That's a pretty big setback, losing all that for nothing. Not ideal. Looks like Brown's sending more up here. Pretty smart. 0 on the Lings, though. And 9 on the Marines. I think Blue can push into this, to be honest. And Blue's kind of complaining about camping, it seems like. Too stagnant. I agree, because you guys aren't rallying your Lings well. You gotta be organized. It's true. It's true, but in this scenario, I'd say there's a lot of opportunity. Like, there's not many tanks here, so it really shouldn't be that stagnant. You could easily take this out. And similarly here, you could get Lings. Brown could get Lings with his Goliaths and take this out. There's a lot of options, whereas if you get to like this, okay, this is hard to engage in willy-nilly. You gotta take a bit of time to plan this attack out. But the rest of this, like this, is only 8 tanks, and the Lings aren't even upgraded, so I don't know, man. He is rallying his Lings up here, so it looks like that's what he wants to do, but I wonder if he even knows about Ling trade here. Not too sure. So he's got 22 versus 14 territories of Brown. So 22, I think. Let me think here. I think 15 is 15. No, that's not right. What am I saying? No, I think 11 territories is 15 money. Then it jumps a bit more. So I want to say 22 is about 25-ish minerals. Can you not troll? I mean, he's doing this, but he doesn't have that many tanks, man. I hear your concerns, but by the same token, you're not really organizing your Lings. And if you did, you could easily take this out. Maybe if you had like double the tanks and a few extra Goliaths, then you couldn't do it, but not to mention the fact you refuse to build Goliaths for yourself, which you're going to have a tough time if you do that. So he is rallying here. I think he could attack now and take it out, but he's... Okay, orange... Don't like this idea. No upgrades on the Marines, but they're going to be great cannon fodder. But he is getting the Goliaths nice and close, so he's going to break it. Yep. If I feel like if Blue had like plus 10 on those Marines, he would have done a lot better there. Not to mention just a few few dozen more Marines. That would have been nice. But he did not, and now orange is there, and now the camping is changing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, he left a little preemptively. Frenetic did, but and he admits it. But yeah, back to this. We got camping going on, but there's it's a lot. Plus 11. Plus 15 still. Oh, nice kill from that Marine there. Well done, sir. Yeah, blue's kind of not enjoying the campiness, but he's doing it himself, and he's not really taking control of the situation. And orange is a little more of a veteran than him, I believe, so with that, and with the fact that blue does not like making Goliaths, could be bad news for him. Because, like, a few dozen Lings with this Goliath brigade behind them, that's going to kill us. It will, I swear. He is upgrading some more, though, so not bad. And yeah, orange doing quite well now. He's looks like he wants to take out this for the gas. Not a bad choice. Or just take this. I don't know. You should probably just send a Ling. Not too sure what he's doing there. I guess he's getting aggro. Okay, yeah, he's just going for the Goliath. Why not? Get that gas. I think I mentioned a while back now, but you get 5 gas for killing a Goliath. And it does actually cap out at I think 20 in most versions. So the way the triggers worked is you had to do a trigger for each Goliath. So you had to set one for 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Hard to kind of explain, but they don't fit nicely into the kill score. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but they're worth 1,400. So the way that Marines are converted into gas, which is 10 Marine kills, gives you 1 gas. Yeah, goals just can't really factor in the same way to amount to 5. So that's why that's a thing. And Lings are actually worth 50. Marines are worth 100 in kill score. Lings are worth 50, so these are easily programmable to deliver that 1 gas per 2 kills. Whereas Marines are kind of the baseline unit for tanks and Marines and Lings to give you the gas. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but in the end, you get 1 gas for killing 10 Marines, 1 gas for killing 2 Lings, and 1 gas for killing a tank, and then 5 for a Goliath. Which makes sense, because you spend 50 on Goliath, 10 on a tank, 5 on a Ling, so it's all pretty mathematically sound. Brown pretty passive here. Orange has the territory advantage now, and it's too bad he doesn't have the Ling income here, because he could definitely take this out if he had a bunch of Lings. Not only that, but if Brown didn't send the Goliaths back home, that would be really bad news. If he lost these trying to fight that, then Orange would be way far ahead. Assuming he didn't lose all of these. But yeah, Blue quite passive. Orange quite passive. Well, I shouldn't say that. Brown's quite passive. Orange doing what he got to do. That's why I didn't fault him too much for heading back, because he did make that move. He decided to do it, and then he built up his ling count and pushed right back up. And now look at his position. Blue's just passive as fuck, so he's not even taking this stuff, and Orange is getting more money. Yes, he is. So you can't really fault Orange too much for that little bit of camping he did. It's really only if they fully commit to it and don't move for half an hour that you can you can talk shit on that. In my humble opinion. And I'm totally a camper phobe. Like, that is not my jam. But no, it's kind of part of the game, really. At a certain point, you have to fend off certain chokes in certain areas if you want to win in a swift fashion. That's usually what you have to do. Otherwise, you can not do that. Keep yourself contained, build a million Goliaths slowly, and then swiftly take over that way. That does work. It's hard to do, though, because you run into tank after tank after tank, and then your Goliath whittles down your Goliaths, and then you have no tank line, and then you die. So, yeah. Yeah. So, as we see, it's a little unfortunate, all this camping that's going on. Orange is doing stuff, though. He's doing stuff. So you can't fault him too much. They were actually talking shit on him for camping here. But he's the only one actually doing things, so. So who's the camper now, huh, Blue? Huh, Blue? Who's the troll camper now? Okay, he's got 0 still. So only mech upgrades for Orange. Plus 25. Wow. I don't know about that. I like it. But I don't know if you can properly use that. I mean, I guess that's going to actually make Greenland pretty solid because of that. What is Blue even doing with all his lings here? I'm not too sure. Yeah, like, you gotta... This is why this doesn't work. I actually tried this one game. I kind of made a few things here and to fill my Marines in there, but you can't do this. You trap yourself, and you're mixing your lings in there, so you're not even getting your lings. I mean, he has been doing this, but I don't see it really adding on, and now you got this, and everything's stuck, man. You trapped yourself. You're all derped up. What have you done? What have you done, Blue? It's alright, I don't blame you. Shit happens. You don't like Goliaths, and you get into a tank state of mind, I guess. And you don't feel like organizing your lings. I get it, man. Life's rough. Life's rough for a Goliath hater. So it looks like he wants to take out that tank as well, which would be good. He would have a nice... I wouldn't recommend killing this. Maybe he just wants to get Africa, though. I don't know. He's got to target that, though. There he goes. So So yeah, orange doing well here. And maybe he does just want Africa because that extra ling would be quite helpful. He does got to be careful, but brown being so passive. Okay, he's making lings though. Interesting. I don't know why. Because he has no upgrades though. Looks like he is making control groups. And of course he has these upgrades, which is pretty impressive. But he really needs, like, you upgraded your Marines that much, but now you're just turning them to lings. Like, I don't know, man. You gotta plan that stuff out. You gotta think about your strategies. Because now you're just making lings. I mean, it's fine. He's got, of course, plenty of Marines anyways, but at least start upgrading your lings. Otherwise, what's the point? So yeah. So yeah. Looks like he indeed does want Africa. Not a bad choice. Taking a bit of damage, but actually I would have expected a bit more there, but not even a 5th hurt. Well, now it is. But shit happens. And now he's pushing in with lings, but again, they're up. Okay, he is upgrading. Okay, good. Good. You upgrade, sir. I do like the timing, too. It's quite smart indeed. But I do feel like orange can kind of just push in here now. He's not really moving this, though. He probably should. Not bad from brown. Not bad. I would take Africa, though. Why not? You are uncontested. Go ahead and take Africa. There you go. Excellent. So good job from brown here. He swiftly killed orange when he was weakest and when he was cleaning up the AI. And yeah, pretty smart. Blue still being passive as heck. Not sure what he's doing, man. He just trapped himself. He doesn't care to reorganize, and yeah, like how is he? This is what's funny. Like, how are you even going to attack? You can get through here, do stuff that way, but you literally couldn't attack this way. Maybe get lings through through here. Could do it up here, but I don't know. Seems like he's kind of just given up on life. And there's the Glyso. Missed that. He came back and fended off the lings. And going to be a bad time for brown if he has to face tanks pushing into him around here. But he's opting just to take Africa for now. And again, blue just so passive. Just kind of letting brown and blue, orange do their thing. Not what you want to do, really. Could be worse. Could be just making a million tanks. So brown actually has tons of minerals. That's interesting. Ew, this is actually sketchy, orange. I'm not sure if I like this. Not sure if he saw the upgrades on the Marines. So that's going to kill these glass quicker than you'd think, but tanks are good versus Marines, so going to work anyways. Yeah, he's going to take a lot of damage. He's got to be careful back here, yeah. Okay, good job. Did he get armor? No, he didn't get armor. Okay. Goliaths just have a lot of health. And he cleans it up. Oh boy. So blue looking around, he's looking here. But he's not doing anything. He's like, I don't know, man. He was talking on shit. It's talking on shit. talking shit on orange, and now orange is taking over, and he's not really trying to counter that. Pretty goofy, in my opinion. But hey, it's all good. You don't have to be super anal about playing video games, do you? Is he gonna move? You can do something? You gotta stop orange here, bro. He's taking over. Oh, Goliath's here though, okay. Wow. He still hasn't upgraded speed, I don't think. What a silly goose. Orange definitely should get speed on his lings. In my opinion. It's all just opinion here, folks. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Oh, he's got a lot of arbiters. He's trapping blue? Okay. I guess that makes sense. Seems like brown would be more likely to get an arbiter than blue, but if he actually gets one more arbiter, he could do it to both players. That'd be pretty epic. So no tanks from brown down here, man, versus that. This is where tanks become actually good and not just a campy unit. If your opponent has a million Marines and they're coming at you, you should build tanks. Tanks kill Marines very cleanly. A lot of lings in the mix though, and you can't one-shot those until you get to like a lot of upgrades. Very lot of upgrades. You need more than 1,000 damage. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. Nice job, he's aggroing them already. Yeah, orange just kind of picking them apart here. I like it. Not being very campy at all, really. He has a lot of tanks, of course, but he's actually using them, not just sitting around. Now he's just going to poke at them, get the aggro. Well, get them to be aggressive. Now he's pushing these, and it's a lot of... You can't do it, man. He's got a few lings as well. So, brown's going to try. But this tank line goes far back. He's got plus 15. Orange only has plus 12. Yeah, he's going to lose all the glass if he commits. And there they go. Yep, not the best plan. Orange did lose his, though. But he's making some more. And, of course, he has the most territories. And, of course, blue isn't doing anything. He could take out Africa easily. I don't know, man. Blue's just not doing shit. Don't know why. Yeah, he's just pulling out his stuff but not doing anything with it. What the heck, bruh? What are you doing? This is why you organize shit. Now you're in a big shit show with no plan. Okay, nice little marine push here. He did kill quite a few tanks. And he's got a lot more where that came from. Not to mention he can spam a bunch out for cheap if he wants. So, not too bad from brown. A few tanks here. Okay. A lot of lings back home in Australia. You should probably use those. He needs speed, though. Orange really needs speed. He didn't get upgrades on there either. So, at least there's that. If you're going to upgrade your lings, at least make sure they have the speed and the attack speed upgrades. Otherwise, you have zero respect for me. You are just a Ling hater at that point. Taking a lot of damage, man. I think that was a healthy Goliath. Those Marines are no joke. They are not. $40 damage per shot. And you have the option to stim. Okay, he's making tanks now. Okay. Recognizes that Marines alone are not going to cut it. And blue now with the saved up minerals. I don't know, I just don't really see him doing anything with it. Unless he just unsieges all this and just pushes everything, which is kind of what he has to do at this point, isn't it? Like, look how cluttered he is. He's just not really playing. Just watching the show, fair enough. Okay. Trickling units, but he really needs his Australian stuff. Okay, he did send some of those Lings, I think. Yeah, there they are. Still no speed, man. I'm pretty sure that's not speed. I think he just totally forgot about it. Or maybe there's some reason behind it. He wants... They are kind of similar speed to the Goliath. So I can kind of see the logic behind that, but it's just way more advantageous. Like, here's a perfect example. He's going to lose all his Lings to just a few Marines, isn't he? Well, he loses a lot of them, at least. He lost 7. It's a lot of Lings, though. So he can do stuff. They are good cannon fodder. But again, I'm really not sure why he has no speed. Pretty dang sure. Yeah, this is much faster. Much faster. You can see the way they jump. The way they prance. The prance is lengthened when they have the upgrade. A few Goliaths here, and he's about to what? He's pulling tanks back. Okay. I guess he's worried about brown countering or blue countering down this way, so he's just abandoning Asia somewhat and committing to this attack, probably. I don't know. Pretty campy game at this point, isn't it? But I do appreciate Orange's aggressive efforts. But this is not going to be stopped anytime soon, is it? And he was the one bitching about camping / trolling. But now who's doing that? He did just unsiege, as I said that, so he's moving at least. I appreciate that. I appreciate the movement. You can take this. Like what do you what are you doing? Do something. Okay, he's just making space. Fair enough. That is fair, sir. Yeah, you can see the speed difference compared to Orange's Lings. So that's fair. And good on Orange, he recognized that and just pulled out. He knew that blue pushing out was inevitable, and he pretty clearly wasn't going to go for brown, so pretty smart move to evacuate to Australia. Yeah, those are not speedlings. He doesn't have upgrades. Blue does have very good upgrades, so yeah, if Blue wants, he could take this game, man, but he just hasn't done much. Thankfully, he's finally doing stuff, so appreciate that. And this is a lot of stuff, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna kill him, man. Good job indeed. It's also got +9 on the Marines, so not bad on that front either. Now he's got Africa. Now he's finally making moves in Asia. I like it. There we go. What took you so long, dude? What took you so long? He's even go for Brown. I like it, man. I like it. Just finish it. Finish him. Just do it. He totally could, man. He's been saving up lings all game. He should have plenty. Heck, he could probably even kill this. Even if he YOLO'd 100 lings in here, he would at least kill the majority of the tanks, I believe. At least this side. Could probably just take that whole thing out, man. Honestly. But he's opting to siege up. Don't mind it too much. Might as well use some of these tanks, which he's doing, so not bad. And I'd like to see him take out a player somewhat. It's probably orange, of course. Just because Brown has that crazy Marine upgrade going. So that's going to be hard for blue right now. But he does have sick armor, man. So virtually it's as if Brown's Marines are doing +7 damage. So 22 damage per shot. Which Lings can handle okay. Especially in these crazy numbers. So it looks like he's somewhat getting organized. He's got to still kind of regroup. I don't know. At least clump your stuff up down here. Make some nice pathways or something. I don't know. Unsiege all this stuff, so you got a pathway this way. I guess it's not the end of the world, but for our viewing pleasure, please, sir. Fix your clutter. Nice. Killing the Ling and getting the aggro. Not bad. And Brown, pretty passive on this end, so yeah. Well done from blue. Just like that, he's kind of taken the lead, hasn't he? Can't say I mind that. He's going to have a big advantage on territory count. Let's see. 25, that's pretty dang good. And yeah, if I was him, I would go for Australia. I'm not too sure if that's what he's doing or if he's just regrouping a bit. Looks like he's sending tanks, so I mean, I would kind of guess that's more just defensive, and then he's sending some up this way. He's going to be pretty solid, man. This is a little weak, if I'm honest, but again, Brown did the same thing. He cluttered himself. This is going to take ages just to reorganize. It's nice to keep your Lings and Marines separate, at least. And Orange tried to push through, but he doesn't even have speed, as we saw. Brown, yep, he did get Arbiters, so too bad for Orange. That strategy didn't quite work out because Brown was the one who ended up getting Arbiters. I mean, maybe Blue wanted to, but he doesn't really need them because he's winning now. And he really could take this game if he makes a big move with all those Lings. Not to mention he's getting 3 Lings now per turn. These guys just getting 1, so his advantage is going to get bigger by every 45 seconds. 40 seconds, okay, it's only 40 seconds. But classic Risk, huh? Pretty dang campy. Okay. Orange trying to do some recall tanking. Not sure if it's going to work, really. It's got to be careful, actually. This is much more open to Lings. If I was blue, man, that's a nice surround, too. But if I was blue, I would just bait orange. I would back off of these tanks and just send all the freaking Lings you have. You could easily take that out. You have sick upgrades, dude. You could easily take that out with probably like 60 Lings, if I'm honest. You would probably want Goliath and maybe tank support, but I don't know. That's the thing about Lings. They can take out tank lines, and there's only 3 Goliaths. 4? No, 3. Only 3 Goliaths. He is plus 18. Actually, if okay, he's got plus 20. He gets plus 21. Okay, nice little recall, sort of. But he's derping the Goliath a bit, so he sort of gains some ground. But I don't know, man. Losing Marines, but it doesn't really matter. Here's the Lings, dude. And you lost some tanks. I like it from blue. I think I moved this before attacking because this is just going to derp out. But man, just get like a couple dozen more Lings. You'll be good, bruh. If he gets actually plus 21 is what I was saying, then actually, as you can see there, it's only doing 520. So if he gets 21, not sure if he's aware, it doesn't really seem like it, but if he gets plus, oh, he's got Goliath. He made Goliath. He's got plus 17, which will one-shot. Yep, he did the math, didn't he? Still, though, he's got to get 21. Maybe he's saving up for it. It would be an expensive upgrade. Okay, and Brown actually doing a recall, but these Lings here, and the Marines, his Marines are pretty strong. He actually killed everything. He killed the Arbiter as well, so that was pretty dumb. Or did he recall? Oh, he did. Okay, he did say that. I missed that somehow. Okay, he's going for it. Yeah, this is going to do the trick, man. He's got so many Goliaths. So, good job, Blue. I like it. Oh, I'd snipe the Arbiter, though. You can do it. Do it. Snipe it. Snipe it. Snipe it. There we go. Oh, okay. Never mind. It doesn't really matter. You totally killed Orange here. But I'm not too sure why he didn't just quickly snipe that. He wasn't really paying attention. Because that's one thing Orange has a lot of, is these Arbiters. And it looks like Brown's about to tap out, so maybe this is it. He certainly did kill Orange, so I mean, yeah, it's definitely Blue's game to lose. Hey, Turtle, didn't you? Waited indeed. Yeah, that was getting a little annoying, Blue, I gotta say. But you redeemed yourself. You made it happen. You finally got up off your ass and made it happen, didn't you? Proud of you, bud. Proud of you. So, another long one. It is Risk, so to be expected. But not a bad one, really. Good early action. Middle of the game was kind of more strategic than anything. A lot of key tank positions, and then Frenetic was, I think, yellow. So yellow came in here, dropped, and then lost his glass and decided to give up on that game. Yeah, not a bad game, really. It was a little tanky, campy, but I mean, Blue did a good job in the end. He just kind of sat, took his moment and ran with it. And meanwhile, Orange was, I guess, a little overextended here. He traded with Brown, so that didn't help, especially with Traded some Goliath HP to these Marines, which you really don't want to do. And yeah, in the end, he couldn't hold Australia because blue actually made Goliaths. Fancy that. Fancy that, fancy hat. How about that, fancy hat? You done did it. You done did it, sir. I'm proud of you. And attacks with commands. What? Okay. Whatever you say. It's got a lot of gas. You could spend that if he knows about it. You can trade, of course, 25 gas for 10 minerals if you wish. And this is easily going to take out Kamchatka. You heard it here first. I can assure this will take out this. I can assure it. It's still only plus 15 too, so that doesn't help. He's not even going to be one-shotting the Lings. Less than ideal, but he is going to try and he is going to die. Nice wall here too, so yeah, blue's not going to push in. Orange has a lot of arbiters, but he has nothing to recall, does he? So good job from blue in the end, wasn't it? Crazy amounts of cash. Well, he sat all game. You guys were trading. Kept making Goliaths. And yeah. Okay. Geralding leaves. Blue could easily do this and take out this. Is he going to, though? He's waiting on something. What that something is, no one will know. More Lings. Because why not? This is going to be a little nasty if he lets this get too campy. So he should probably go now. I guess he just doesn't care. He can just has such a big advantage Ling-wise. He's just going to let it build up slowly. Is this the moment? This is the moment, isn't it? He's going for it. Surely. Hurry before the tanks get built. Do it, sir. I don't think it really matters. If he waits, if he doesn't wait, all of this still gonna kill all this. I don't care what you say. I mean, it's a lot of Marines in the back though. And that upgrade is pretty annoying. So he's definitely gonna take a lot of damage, but in the end, he's gonna take over. That is my view on life. Oh no? You don't think so? Brown doesn't think you would do anything differently? Okay. Yeah, I mean, he played pretty well. Of that, you have no control over, sadly. Yeah, it would have been pretty good game if yellow stayed in. Probably would have been a lot more action-packed. And there we go. Tanks are falling. A lot of Lings are falling, but a lot of tanks are falling. And at the end of the day, blue doesn't really care because he can just make a million Lings easily. And here they be. There they go, crashing through. Plus 25. What can that do? A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing, says blue. I should be a rap god. God damn, those bars. So that's 12 glass right there. Well, that was disappointing. Hey, good job, Blue. That was pretty nice. You were campy, motherfucker. But you came through, man. You got up off your ass. You went and decisively, actually, took out orange. Very nice. And then brown was soon to follow, so not too shabby, mate. Would have liked to see you kind of at least take some territory from orange. You know, keep the Lings active at least. You could have kept your tanks where they were in Europe, but you know, at least take what you can, and you could have prevented Africa over and over again from giving orange that bonus. But in the end, what do I know? You won the game. So good job to you. GG, boys. GG.